So, hi everyone, and welcome to today's little program. Today I'd like to tell you about the wonders of live cams. On YouTube, you can find loads and loads of live cams from all around the world, and if you're stuck indoors and you can't go out to the zoo, you can't go down the road and do live sketching, these cameras are absolutely brilliant for live sketching, gesture drawing, and learning about different animals. So hopefully, as you can see on my screen, I've got a camera going. This one is in Africa and at a nice watering hole. Now, you're not guaranteed to get any wildlife at all, I kid you not. You can sit for several hours watching these cameras and not see a single dicky bird. But on really good days, you can see such a diverse plethora of animals, and even if you're just doing rough sketches, it gives you something to draw, something to get engaged with, and something to learn from. So, in this case, there's lots of birds around, there's lots of tweeting, and there's been a couple of rats, but I'm hoping very soon that something bigger might turn up. And on this camera particularly, I've seen elephants on there, I've seen dink dinks, kind of springbok, real diverse range of antelope, and it's just been nice to get some gesture drawing done. And when I say gesture, I literally just mean head, spine, body, really basic stuff. But I can go from that and take it forward and turn that into a much more detailed sketch if needed. As I say, with live cams, you never quite know what's going to happen, and you never know when it's going to happen. E.g., there goes a birdie. So right now you can see there's some antelope come into the water, and hopefully whoever's in charge of this camera will then zoom in on them. But while they're there, it's a good chance to get some gesture drawings done as they're moving around. The drawings don't have to be neat, it's literally just the idea of catching the movement and the shape and form while the animal's there, because it's going to be moving. These are wild animals, they're not going to perform. So you have to work quite quickly, but the poses and the information you can get are brilliant. They've been spooked, but what by? So you know I've just got some very, very rough outlines. I can now go through and clean them up. I can look at photos of the animals, but it's getting those poses and that motion, and that's what I'm after. So for these sketches I'm just using a base 4B pencil. This is a Faber-Castell 9000 series, so quite a rich pencil. And those antelope are striking a good pose. And for doing exercises like this, I tend to have A3 sheet of paper or larger if I can. And that means that I've got a larger space that I can work on. I can do small sketches, I can do detail sketches. But it's just catching those gestures. And some of these are going to be much more rough and ready, and others are going to be much more refined. But once I've got the pose down, I can then work on adding the anatomy later and just refining it later. The nice thing about these waterhole areas is that you do get really, really good diverse range of animals, and even if you're not sure how to draw the animals, doing these gesture sketches will just help you build up that confidence and also get to enjoy something. It's it's easier right now during the current climate that to do this than it is to try and go out to a zoo and such. At least I'm finding it easier. And as you can see, the nice thing is you can fill up a page quite quickly with gestures. It's quite relaxing to watch. You're never guaranteed what's going to happen. So in this case, two of the antelopes having a bit of a strength push around, seeing who's the better antelope. So I've managed to catch part of that gesture. And then there's been three species I've kind of recognised, each one very distinct. So I've looked at the shape of the antlers, or the horns, depending on the species, the behaviours, so how relaxed they are, the markings, so like with the Kadoos, you've got the barring on the back, and all of that means that even though my sketches are scruffy, I can still turn around and say, oh, I know what that animal was, I know what that animal was, I know what scenario it was doing, I know what it was up to. And I can then go and look at some of my reference photos of these animals and say, right, I want to draw that animal in this pose. And in fact, I can take animals like them and put them into these poses. So if I'm drawing anything from the deer and antelope family, it doesn't have to be these species that I've been watching. Gosh, those boys are really at it. But because I can see the flexibility within the animal, I can put that into it. I'm just going to try and catch these two. So there you go. So I hope this has helped inspire you to have a think about when it's a rainy day, when you can't go out and enjoy drawing outside, or when you're really lacking any inspiration to draw. Hop online, find a live camera, sit back, enjoy, have a cup of tea with it and some biscuits, but have a nice big sheet of paper and just get some gesture work down, get some movement. Like on this one, I've got the placement of the head nibbling the leg, and then I can apply that to another body. It's just that sort of work. It will help you guys so much, and it'll help your artwork develop, because when you see something around you, you'll be able to say, oh, I've seen that, I know what it looks like, I know the general shapes of it, I can get it down really quickly. So there you go. Like I say, I hope this has helped inspire you guys to have a look at live cams, study from life, see the movement, learn the creatures, and create from there. So till next time, all the best and happy drawing to you all.